first official studio space. As you can tell, this is the mezzanine or loft in my house. And for once, I actually have a space all to myself. There is some storage and stuff, some furniture up here, but I have to say, this is the best space I've ever been in my life because it's completely separate from any other part of the house, and I have so much more room to kind of mess around and do more crafty things. If I'm going to be painting, I'm definitely going to be putting like a tarp down or something, but it's pretty nice. Welcome to my studio.
Now, what would we do on any other day?
Hard to understand. It's not like your lives today, but with your acne, nasty corn dogs. Women deemed criminal or demented were put to death both on and off their menstrual flow. I say we just put her back in bed.
We can't just put her back in bed. Why not? Well, to start with, she's got a jawbreaker stuck in her throat. Waking Daddy's last night away. Maybe
Hi,
we should,
Joe.
maybe not. But definitely we can't.
To do it like, get it in first and then take it
Yeah,
in.
but then go corner to corner.
Ah, yeah, that's smart. Nice. Kind of tall.
Yeah.
That's nasty. Okay, so it's nighttime now, and I just finished lugging all of this stuff up the loft, up these stairs up there, and now I have to connect my light so I can see what I'm doing. Okay, here we are. We are up here on the loft. Let there be light. Now I'm gonna put everything in place. So to me, my studios have always been, it's already getting hot up here. Oh, I should probably show you the view. That's the view, by the way, which not too many people can say they got that. So that's just a perk of where we live, I guess. But I work at night, so I don't really see this anyway. But now that I have an official space, this will be nice to see. And you know, I'll probably work during the day a little bit more now. So basically, I am the kind of person that really needs to be in my own space in order to focus. And it's always been kind of hard for me to really get into the zone and like really treat my work as like an actual job whenever I'm sitting at like the dining room table, you know? And that's how it's always been. I've always been like in like someone else's space. It's always been like a desk in a corner somewhere. It's never really felt like my own space, my own room kind of thing designated for this. And when we got this place, I knew immediately, like when we saw it on the ad and everything, I was like, that is going to be my studio. And given our situation, it could have seemed like a little selfish, maybe, like out of everything. Like it seems like a cool chill spot up here too, but we didn't use it. So we didn't use it for probably, we've been here about like 5 months. We didn't do anything with it. It was collecting dust. Like you saw how much dust was, and God knows what, you know, bugs and all kinds of stuff were up here. And it just collected dust. Nothing was going on up here. It was hot. So I was like, all right, this is the perfect time. I'm going to make this into my spot so that I can just come up here and be in my own environment that I made, even though it's not much. You know, it's always better to have like a room or like a place that's fully bare so you can just like get paint on the floor and like put canvases and like do crafty stuff, cut up the floor, cut up your desk. You know, I can't go too crazy up here, but at least it's a separated space. It is its own place. And I feel so much better. One, we're getting way more use out of our house because it is not cheap to live around here. And the fact that this loft definitely adds equity to this home. The fact that we weren't using it was just pitiful. It was just, I had to do this. So, yeah, I got all of the supplies. I don't spend a lot of money on things like desks and chairs and all that because I'm going to tear them up. This chair is really comfortable. It's $10 from Walmart. It's made of metal. You know, like I'm really not, this desk is going to get torn up because I get all kinds of stuff. I do my nails on here. I drink, I eat up here. I do crafts up here. I'm cutting up the table, getting marker and like all kinds of other, you know, materials and things are getting on this desk. I am not trying to spend a lot of money on it. There's no point. And I have everything that I need. Storage-wise, my storage cabinet drawer is like, I don't know, I think it was like $40 at Ross. So I just get what I need. And I just think it's so funny because you see all these super beautiful and, you know, perfect, like it's straight out of Architectural Digest, these studios like in New York and Los Angeles. And they're so gorgeous, you know, white painted brick studios that are perfect. And no one ever talks about what your first studio looks like. Your first studio is like your bedroom, like crammed in a corner, uncomfortable. It's not conducive to being creative. This is the biggest thing. I understand why people make their studios into like their second home because it has to be a place where you can really get into the zone. And like I said in the beginning, I find that very, very hard to do. Sorry, there's birds. Anybody that's been on this channel for a while knows that there are just birds that live here. You need a place where you can really get into the zone, and you need, it's really hard when you don't, when you're cramming your supplies into some place, it's hard to find. You need a studio in which you have a panoramic kind of access to all of your ideas, your notes, your notebooks, your pens, pencils, whatever materials and supplies that you use. It needs to be easily accessible. And that's what I really wanted with this. was that I had kind of, if I wanted to put stuff on the floor next to me, I could. If I wanted to have a painting over there, I could, and I didn't have to worry about it, you know, getting something ruined or like the house looking like a mess because my stuff is everywhere. Your studio is supposed to be kind of like your space for creativity and like kind of your trash bin at the same time. Yeah, so this is what a first studio looks like. All right, man, there is like furniture in the background here, but I have a lot of space. This is my own space, which is what was most important, and it is functional. It works. I'm not sitting at our dining room table anymore, making the whole entire, like, I had trash everywhere. I had scraps of stuff everywhere. I had some supplies on the dining room table, on the coffee table, like on the countertop. Like, it was just, my stuff was everywhere. And that's, I don't, it needs to be within reach. It needs to be accessible. I was worried about ruining the dining room table because it's not sealed and it's like wood and all this, so. Not the best time to do this video. But yeah, this is what a first studio space looks like. That's a great thumbnail. Yeah, so this is it. This is my first studio. I'm super excited, and I'm also, ironically, at the same time that I've gotten this space, I am working on my first client job. It's small. It's super, super small. The girl, she is a fashion designer, and she messaged me through Instagram, and she asked me to do like work specifically for her brand. You know, I've done commissions before, and prints and things like that, and even paintings, but I've never done like something specifically for somebody where they've asked me to do something for their company. So I'm going to be doing a drawing that she's going to be putting on thank you cards with her orders. So I'm really, really excited about it. You should check her out. Her Instagram is House of GOBIN. I'll link it below. She actually has really cool stuff, and I haven't gotten many offers in the past for things, but I don't work with people that I don't support myself. So, and that I do not align with their values. So, she is really into ethical fashion, and she makes her clothing out of dead stock materials and curtains and drapes and things like that, and her stuff is really cool. She makes the cutest boleros. So we're gonna be working together for this, and definitely in the future too, because she has some really great future projects planned. So I think it's great that now that I finally have like an official studio space and I feel professional, that I have this first project that I can do at my professional studio desk. All right, I'm done talking. I talk too much. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for coming back. Thank you for everybody who subscribes. If you haven't subscribed, you should definitely subscribe. I've got good content, and more good content is on the way, I promise. For a genuine look at what real life is like. So, yeah. I don't know how to end videos. All right, like and subscribe. I love you all. Have a great rest of your day. Goodbye.